walked into the room and I overheard the way that she was talking to him. My heart began to beat. The breath in my body began to slow down. My head began to spin. I'm so tired of watching her and listening to her and witnessing her verbally abuse my brother. He doesn't deserve that. This is a fake story, you guys. I'm just making it up. He doesn't deserve that treatment. My head was spinning of a million things I can tell her. You're not good enough for him. He deserves more. Quit belittling someone I love. But then I would also hear, this is not your business, Lisa. He chose that relationship, Lisa. You can only be a safe space for him, Lisa. And so all that came out my mouth was, hi, you guys. I came to pick up the kids. As I walked out the door, I can hear myself telling myself another missed moment to stand up for what was right. You guys see that? You see that? Now type in the thread. What were you feeling? What'd you feel with the number one? What'd you feel with number two? What were you feeling? I saw a lot of things in the thread with Regina. You felt the sadness. You felt the pain. You felt inspired, supported, respect, connection. Regina, you felt riveting, heart pounding, life-shaking experience, right? Connection. So the idea when you're showing a story is to go in, look at my hand, go in and pull out emotion. But without you being emotional and without you going, you just want to describe it. Don't tell me, Alicia, you were angry. Don't tell me you were angry. I could see red. I felt like I was breathing fire. Naomi, I was afraid of this kind of feeling in me because I know where I go when I feel her. Notice I didn't say I was angry. As I walked, I felt like butterflies had turned to bats. I felt like my bats had turned to birds. I felt like I couldn't breathe. All I wanted was to find safety somewhere. It felt like every step took me 1,000 miles somewhere that I didn't know where I was going. Could I just be back in someone's arms to feel safe again? What did I feel? What did I feel? Right. There was some kind of fear or trepidation, right? Cindy, you see that? You see how you get kind of caught up in it? You're like, whoa, what just happened? Right? When someone's showing you something, they're taking you on a journey, Samantha. You're like, what the heck just happened? You feel like you left the room. Like I've had people come to me and say, I left the conference when you were speaking. I went back to LA. I was on a journey with you and Jelani. Like people see my son. This is when you know you're a good storyteller. People see Jelani and just jump up and hug him. And Jelani's not quite, he got to warm up to you, right? So people see Jelani and they're like, oh my God, Jelani, I've watched you grow up. They didn't watch him grow up. I shared the story with them and they saw him grow up through my story. Now you can translate a show me story from speaking to a book, y'all. You want to be a best-selling author? And if you really want to sell more than one best-selling book, make the first one really good. Right? Show that story. You want to take somebody from YouTube to your room right here, show a story really good. Now, in between that, you got to give good content and value. But think of a show me story. It's like an intermission of the content. It's like school. You got the morning and the afternoon, and you got a recess in the middle. A great story. And then once you've learned how to show the story, and we'll talk about the valley later, that's the story, one of the stories. Once you can show a great story, then you learn how to connect it to great content. Then you have story, content, and you got an experience that has my head exploded, my heart exploded. I don't know what to do.